welcome to another episode of the Rings and Things Fantasy Basketball Podcast. We're joined by Stevie representing South Norwood Knights.
Talk to me nice, you know what it is, man. First time we do it, man. Come on, man.
Please. Ray representing Bar City Pythons.
Come on, only ways up. That's it.
And Jermaine representing Clutch C.
Sherlock J here introducing a new era once again, you know what I mean?
Oh, please. We've got another big episode for you people. As usual, we're going to cover all the fantasy stuff, everything, all the goings on in our league, the waiver wire, all the big injuries such as LaMelo Ball and Lebron James, and also some big performances. But there are also a couple of big NBA trade rumors that we need to get into, like Kyle Lowry on the move and Aaron Gordon possibly on the move. But before we get started, here's Tahir to explain the rules of our league.
Here's your quick run through and guide to the NN2 Basketball Association Fantasy League. We have 9 teams in our competition, including the Atlanta Snipers, Bath City Pythons, Brum City Blaze, Croydon Crusaders, Clutch City, the Essex Eurostep, Leicester Red Eyeballs, point assisting rebounders, and the South Norwood Knights. Each team has 13 players in their roster, 10 are active and 3 are on the bench. Players can be changed once a week, but once the first game they're scheduled to play in that week has started, they'll be locked in exactly where they are. Teams were determined via a draft. Players not selected go into the free agency pool and can be picked up twice a week with a bid from a budget of $100. Players go to the highest bidding team. Another way to get players is via trades. 2 teams can do a single or multiplayer trade, and all trades are signed off by the commissioner to ensure they're not too one-sided. We use a rotisserie style scoring format, so when one of your players scores points, they will be added to your team's total for the year. If your team has scored the most points, you will be awarded 9 points. If your team has scored the least, you will get 1 point. This is a case across all of our 9 categories: field goal percentage, free throw percentage, 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and points. The owner with the most points across the year will be crowned NBA Fantasy Champions of the NN2 Basketball Association.
Hold on, I think I forgot to introduce myself. The top of the league, Croydon Crusaders, Marcus, host with the mostest.
See,
To be
that's how
king.
you know.
That's how you know it's this dead food. That's how you know it's dead food. Yeah.
See,
Men's-
he's forgetting his own team.
I planned that. I planned that strategically.
Yeah,
You're not
man.
with me, fam. I
Yeah.
thought, let
You're
me-
not with yourself.
You're
You're not with
You're
yourself.
not with me.
You're not with yourself.
Let me
Yeah.
introduce, King James with the soon-to-be king of this league. But come on.
Ugh.
Pete, LeBron obviously is out, right now you're top of the league. Let's just put out beforehand, he was already hemorrhaging points before LeBron got injured. I know he's going to use it post this, and that's fine because LeBron is LeBron, but you were losing points before LeBron.
Really?
I'm on your ass.
I've been
Yeah,
top
we
for a
all
while.
are. We all are.
No. Just me.
No, we all are. Now we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that. 100%. We'll talk about it.
Just me.
I've been top for a while. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh?
Yeah, but obviously before there was a big point differential, which you'd like to point out and remind
Yeah.
us almost every day in the WhatsApp group. It's not been so much talk of that of recently because
It's been quiet.
we've been on to you before LeBron got injured, bro. There's been
I'll let you know what's happened basically. Yeah, so I was on like 58 points or something like that. Still 7 points.
I think you're on 59.
No, I was on 58. I went on 59. I was on 58 points. Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously the bottom half were really whack. They were like 20-something points in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what gave me that differential.
Mhm.
The differential has obviously gone down slightly. It was still on 7 points because I was on 54 points and the person below me was on like 46.
Yeah.
But obviously since LeBron got injured, it's obviously come down slightly,
No,
few
stop.
more points.
No,
That's
why-
a lie.
I'm now on
Why
51.
are you lying?
No, before LeBron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before
I was
LeBron.
about 3-4 points behind you.
But
Post
yeah.
LeBron, it's still about 3-4 points, and it's gonna get worse.
No, but I had like guys out like Van Vliet and Wiseman, so there's reasons why there's
Just,
a couple
I'll
of
give
points
you Van
dropped.
Vliet. I'm not giving.
How
you
many
Wiseman,
points were
mate.
you ahead when you tweeted it's a one horse race?
I was 7.5 points clear actually.
And how long ago was that?
Perfect.
Was that about what, 5 days ago? And you've lost how many points now?
I've not even lost that many points really.
Oh, spare us.
7.5. Come on, what? Yeah,
Is this
The
do you
lowest-
still think it's a one horse race?
the next person next to me is what?
4 points.
Stevie
4 points.
on
4
yeah,
points.
47.
And listen, let me tell you something. I'm on to you for points, and Jermaine's on to you for points. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be in the mix very soon. Trust me. This ain't gonna. This ain't no one horse race no more. That's over with.
I
Get
don't
out
know
of here.
about that. I don't know about that.
I
But
don't
know.
for the listeners, look at the standings. Yeah, so you
But
got
how
me
dare
top.
you?
No, wait. Let's look at the impact of LeBron coming first. Yeah, you're looking at a guy that's giving you 25.4 points,
Yeah,
2.4 3-pointers, 7.9 rebounds, 7.9 assists, and 1 steal a game. That's a big loss. That's a nearly a triple double
course.
kind of guy that's going to impact your squad. And you're thinking you was back to Stevie's point, you were hemorrhaging points prior to even losing LeBron, and he was dropping 30 points a game for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Now you're looking at losing all of that. You might hemorrhage some more points. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? They said indefinitely at first, and then they said they're going to review it again in 3 to 4 weeks.
yeah.
Whatever indefinitely means, and however the listeners want to take that. But then they also said, you know, they're going to review it again in 3 to 4 weeks, bearing in mind what we're looking at. We're looking at 4 games, 3 to 4 games a week, and about 29 to 30 games left in the league. You do the maths. Host with the most.
What are you talking about? Like, let's be clear. Yeah, LeBron's obviously out. That's a big impact. But what I've got to do is obviously make up for those points in other areas.
How are you doing that? How are you doing that, Marcus?
I can do that either by waiver wire pickups or my bench players, such as Jaren Jackson, to come back to.
Oh, you've been waiting all season, bro.
And
You've been waiting all season.
and
Listen. Hear what I'm saying. Yeah.
I've been
I
waiting all
hope-
season.
I hope the listeners at home that have LeBron James on their team, make a better choice than what you're saying. If their replacement is Jaren Jackson Jr., that hasn't played a single minute this season, then you know.
What's an adequate replacement for LeBron James?
But that is our point. That is the point in hand. No?
Exactly.
That is the
So
point in hand.
That doesn't make any sense.
No. But you're not making the sense. You're not making the sense, bro. You're the one talking about a guy that hasn't played a single minute this season. Yeah, to replace a guy that we've just highlighted that couldn't be replaced.
Your first
So-
pick.
Yeah, your first pick. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a downer for anyone.
Of course that is. I'm not gonna lie that it's not, but I have to make do.
Question.
I have to maintain.
Do you not feel like you're going to lose more points with LeBron out?
Possibly.
Where you are now?
Possibly.
Oh, there you go.
I'm telling you now, yeah, after about 2 weeks, you're going to be shocked, bro. You're gonna
Really?
Be shocked. In about 2 weeks' time, you're going to be shocked.
Fam, some of your guys are hurt. I don't know why you're talking so
Hold on.
with
No, we're talking about LeBron. We're talking about LeBron. We're talking about LeBron.
One,
We're
we're talking
talking
about LeBron.
Yeah,
Two,
okay.
My ones are like little 1-2 days. Yours is a month and then a review. Not a month and then back. And then
Bro.
secondly, LeBron don't care about who he faces in the playoffs.
As
He's
long as he
going
makes
to the
it.
finals. As long as
Yeah.
they make it, he's going to
Yeah.
the finals, bro.
That's true.
More than
Bro,
likely. So,
have you seen this team without LeBron and AD? Yeah,
it's really bad.
it's like
It's bad, man.
and the games are coming thick and fast, so they could even find themselves out the playoff picture in terms of they're playing the playing game.
Yeah.
LeBron don't want to be doing all that.
Okay,
Plus,
so
he's
do
going
you
to-
think?
Wait, hold on. Plus,
No, go on.
he's going to want to get himself into playoff shape before the playoffs. He's not going to want to do that in the first round. LeBron is a serious guy. He takes this shit seriously. He's not going to
So,
come in.
how many games?
half
How many
hearted.
games into the preseason do you think he'll come back? How many games do you think he'll play before
As I said,
the playoffs?
As the reports have said, 3 to 4 weeks. I think at the end of that 4 weeks, he'll be playing.
No.
I think he'll be playing 100%.
With minute restrictions, or what do you think?
My view is possible minutes restrictions, but he's going to be playing. That's for sure. Like, and the team is not the same with just AD. You can't think that team's going to be flying with AD, that they could be winning games in the West. It's not going to happen. They need LeBron.
You know, I give that. That's true.
We'll
That's
see.
you got teams close behind them at the moment, like Clippers,
Exactly.
Denver, Portland. You
And
know,
if they pick up anyone in the the buyout market or trade for anyone, then LeBron's gonna want to get playing time with that guy. The only way to do that is by playing with them.
yeah. And this is your hopes and dreams. But right now, yeah, your team is going to average about 14 extra games missed by LeBron for the 3 to 4 weeks.
Mhm.
Then we're going to hope another 5 to 8 games of minute restrictions. Yeah, which could lead to even more points dropped.
Or
And
you
the
think
way
and
the way
for that whole period. Are you crazy?
well, between 5 to 8 games post the 3 to 4 weeks, yeah. And then we're looking at a team here. I know we don't look really past below 3, yeah. However, you're looking at teams like Demila coming up. Atlanta starting to come up. Brom City Blaze. Brom City Blaze holding a type of position and could potentially gain more points.
Yeah.
While City Pythons meets. But
we're not looking at Leicester red eyeballs or points, assistant rebounders.
I haven't been looking at them all season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not something we've ever looked at. Let's not lie. It's not even them two teams haven't even spoken in the group chat much about this league.
But the thing is, it's funny you say this, yeah. But the teams that are at the bottom are the ones that I can affect the Marcus the most. It's not the ones that are like right behind him. Yeah. I know.
That as well. Right?
I hear
that as well. But
yeah. What I'm saying, I'm coming for those 3 markers. I'm coming there.
Get him.
As soon as I get that, yeah, you're falling.
What? Is Gallinari the answer? You clown.
No.
Move, man.
Yeah, I can't believe you're out here saying like you don't think you will lose that many points when you've lost like close to 7 points in the space of a week.
Oh.
7 points in the space of a week. You've
and
lost.
then you lost your first pick.
Hold on. How have I lost 7 points if I was 7.5 points ahead before and I'm still 4 points clear? How have I lost 7 points?
No, I'm not talking about how many points you were ahead. I'm saying you've lost the points that you've lost. You went from 58 to now 51. Yeah, that's 7 points, fam.
But that's just the way the league's structured. But the points difference is what I'm concerned about. I don't care about win at 58 or 54. What? I'm confused.
Are you not thinking where they're going? Those points.
Let's let everyone know, Marcus, where you're gonna be in like 2 weeks' time.
What do you mean? Where I'm gonna be in 2 weeks' time?
So we'll tell them where you are now, just so they know where you're not gonna be in like 2 weeks' time.
First.
Like, give the rest of the standings.
And then I'm going to be first.
He's heated. He's heated. Could you give the rest of the standings from 1 to... He's rattled. Hosting the most. Can you give from 1 to 9, please?
No, but I'm saying, did Stevie not just ask me where am I going to be in 2 weeks?
Yeah, no, to give the standings so that the people know where you're not going to be in 2 weeks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
He's rattled. Look at him.
So first, we have Croydon Crusaders. Second, we have South Norwood Knights, Stevie. We have Jermaine with Clutch City in 3rd.
Yes.
We have Jay in 4th, Atlanta Snipers. Curtis, Brum City Blaze in 5th. Essex Eurostep in 5th, Bath City Pythons in 7th, Leicester Red Eyeballs in 8th, and points assistant rebounders in 9th.
Yeah. Do you know what? If we are talking about big drops, Brom City Blaze. Let's go, guys.
Should
we kick
off? We got into them last week, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was really roasting Curtis last week, and he had some fair points to come back with, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's not been that great with wire pickups. There's been some mismanagement.
Nah, I wasn't on this last time, yeah? I'm not having this Rashawn Holmes thing. I'm not having this Rashawn Holmes thing. I'm not having it. Listen.
Get him.
Brother. Hey, listen. Nah, this has actually annoyed me. Like, this has saved Jay's season, Rashad Holmes. Like, he's dropped him for someone that's no longer on his team. That was so dumb. Yeah, Rashawn Holmes in the last, 15 days?
I told him this as well.
He's been averaging like around about... So wait, on the season, he's averaging... Where's his points? What? Oh, so last 7 days, 17.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 0.8 steals, 1.8 blocks. And this guy dropped him.
Yeah, double with a nice block.
And just to put out, he could have dropped Garland, he could have dropped Fournier. Those type of stats you can get back. It won't be the exact same, but you can get those back to a degree. But
you could definitely get Fournier back.
But the Rashawn Holmes stats, you're not getting that back, bro. You're not getting that on the market. Like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, I didn't understand not dropping the Darius Garland. I don't know what he was looking for. Maybe the steals or the assists, but yeah, that just didn't make sense to me.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
But some of the pickups this week, we have Ray.
Just bearing in mind, if you listen to last week's podcast, you will understand why we are laughing.
So hold on.
Let's talk about his moves first.
Yeah, exactly.
What did Ray do?
So on last week's podcast, did he pick up Kevin Porter Jr.? No, he dropped. Did he? Wait, he picked him up. Or did you drop him?
No,
last week.
Last week's podcast, I promise I'll not pick anyone else. I was done for the season. The last podcast I was done for the season. Now that I had Kevin Porter Jr., I was happy with that. But then it got to a point where Jay called me and he started obviously talking, saying that, oh, you need to pick up this guy because he knows a lot about my team. Like he will tell you what's wrong with your team before he points out like what's wrong with his. Yeah. He's not gonna say, oh, actually, Ray, you know what? If you help me here, you're out. You're also helping me here. He would just say his team is perfect. His bench, even down to his bench. So he was saying, yo, Ray, why didn't you pick up a player that ended up being picked up by someone else? The center from Celtics. Is it Robert Williams?
Robert Williams.
Yeah.
So hold on. Sorry, Ray, to cut you off. So wait, Jay had this discussion with you to say to pick up Robert Williams.
Yeah, but I already had Robert Williams on my list, on my watch list anyway.
No, the only reason I say that because I've got a running theory at the moment with Jay that I believe is a snake. Because I've been speaking to him about certain moves that I want to make on a waiver wire, and then all of a sudden, certain man are spending $6 on them or $8 on them, and then all of a sudden, the same players in a trade with Jay.
Yeah, he's a snake.
No,
is that coincidence?
No, I think it's just business, isn't it? It's just business.
It's just business, man.
Yeah. So I was talking to Jay on the phone. Yeah, I'm working at the same time. I'm talking to Jay. I put the trade in. I didn't realize I clicked Nurkic. I was actually meant to.
Oh, that was a mistake.
I even said in the blog it was a mistake. Like,
I thought you just in life, but that wasn't.
It was fully a mistake. And then if you clock that, the times have changed, isn't it? So 3 o'clock. That's when the clocks change. That's when the waiver wire was expiring. Usually it's 4 o'clock, but for these 2 weeks that we've got where the clocks are a bit different, I thought I still had time. Set an alarm for 3:30. Thinking everything would be sorted. By the time I got to my phone at 3:30, I had Marcus tagging me in, like trying to find out what's been going on and all that stuff. And I just held my hands up and said, you know what, I made a mistake. And I just felt like, Marcus, you could have addressed me a little bit better than to call me the worst.
What did he call you?
The worst ever GM.
Wow.
If there is anyone in this league, that there is anyone who can call me that you are not that person. Why? Because at the moment, the record book saw that you're the worst that ever was. You know, you cannot deny that.
Okay, for now. Yeah. But if I win this league, which I will, and I've been consistent,
Marcus, I could say if I win this, and then
please, come out of here, man.
No, you can't. Come on, man.
Don't waste the listener's time, man. Don't waste the listener's time, man.
We can't be talking about things that we don't have, man. You can't be saying that. You can't call me the worst that ever was when you yourself have never achieved anything.
No, but you've been in this league for the longest and never won it.
Yeah, that's a fact. You call me whatever you want to call me, but don't call me the worst because that's what you are.
Quick question.
At the moment.
Quick question. if Marcus doesn't win this year though, and he had the worst season of all time, and he doesn't win in this clutch position that he's in right now, you're definitely in that bracket of worst GM of all time, Marcus. 100%.
All time.
I hear that.
All time.
I definitely.
So let it be known, there's two things I've been recorded on this episode. You saying definitively you're gonna win, and me saying that if you do not win this year,
Yeah.
I would put you bottom.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, and in a short time span as well.
Are you going to win? Are you going to win this year, Steve?
There's a high chance that I do. I can't guarantee it.
No, Mr. Oracle, I want to know. Are you going to win this year?
No, see me, yeah. I'm not on this guaranteeing thing, but at the same time, it's like you've seen how I've been talking recently, bro. You've seen it.
What?
And
I might win, or
I like to bring it up every episode now. Before it was just jarring, but all the $71 jokes have stopped. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, because you're doing well. No, they
I'm
have.
looking right into the microphone when I'm saying this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have.
All the 71. Man needs to start calling me Sir 71 from now, bro. Yeah.
It's not because of that 71 though. It's not because of that 71.
What, are you mad? Have you not
No,
hold on. Wait. I've been clotting you on field goal, and I've been clotting Jay on field goal.
Wow. That is because listen, one night, all of a sudden, yeah, I got like 0.222 of ratings, and I had like 3 big men play. I was like, what the hell's going on? This is out of character. As soon as my team come back in character and start doing their efficiency gaming bag again, you're gonna be out. It's not gonna be a thing no more.
Yeah, 100%.
Just thing no more.
Just do me a favor. Keep CJ McCollum and Jordan Clarkson in your team for me, yeah.
100%. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson. You see him shooting? Yeah, he might have to go.
Yeah. 300%.
Yeah?
I love it.
Yeah. Every night. Listen, guys, at home, if you have Jordan Clarkson on your team, don't forget about field goal. You better have the rest of your team as big men getting 80%.
If you ain't got a high field goal with Clarkson right now, because he is playing well. There's no two ways around it. If you ain't got a high field goal with a player like that, then you need to look to trade, man.
I think Dwayne Wade said it best, didn't he? He was like, listen, I don't want to be a superstar. I wouldn't be a superstar if I went back into the league. I would want to be like Jordan Clarkson. You know, come off the bench and get the green light to shoot whenever.
But I'm going to give the people some advice. If you're a donut like Jermaine, get Kevin Love out of your team now.
He's guide, mate. He's guide, mate.
Now.
He's guide.
That is late.
You know what team is going to end up at the end of the season.
Wait. Just so the people that know at home, Ray loves a white stretch four.
That's how this is finished.
Loves a white stretch four player. Gallinari, Kevin Love.
It's them Bath, man.
Yeah. Larry Markkinen.
He loves them shooters.
You know when your brother start putting out certain trends that you never noticed. You're like, wait.
Bro, if Rary could draft that Nowitzki, Tony Kukoc, you draft him.
Nah, he would.
Actually, he would.
Bear in mind, he had Dragic as well.
Yeah. It's Euro basketball, isn't it?
I hear it still.
But like picking up some of the pickups that I did make, which I guess we'll get on to talk to later on. I do feel like some of these players are playing well. Gallinari just got injured as well, but luckily enough,
no way he's injured.
Nah, listen.
Yeah.
Gallinari on that Atlanta Hawks team is sometime-ish, man. There's no consistency there.
No, the funny thing is, I said to Jay that he would get injured before he plays for Ray.
Yeah, and yes, luckily enough, it's not the same injury, the sus injury that he had before, which we won't discuss that.
Let's go for the other dons though, innit?
Yeah, let's go through the other guys. So we have Clutch City picked up, was it Rui Hachimura?
Come on.
And dropped Al Horford.
I wasn't a fan, but okay.
Why wasn't you a fan of that, by the way?
I didn't really like it. Like, I think it's samey. Like, I don't really
Samey. Okay, I hear you. I feel you. But you know, my kind of like logic behind that was just Al Horford it's a lack of consistency in playing games.
Wasn't he trying to get that field goal back from me?
Don't worry about that, bro. I mean,
no, man, we know
it's coming, bro. It's coming. Don't watch that. And the Nobi's back as well, so you know. But yeah, go on.
Essex Eurostep added Larry Nance Jr. And dropped Darius Garland and Darius Baisley.
I don't understand that. There's nothing. He gains nothing from that.
Worst waiver wire maneuver going, bro.
he dropped a dead player, picked up a dead player. It's just
Basically.
you know
Makes
that's
no difference whatsoever.
that's Demolo all over, isn't it?
Basically.
Listen, with S6 stuff, there's a form of logic that no one understands, and
Nobody
it just,
can comprehend. Like,
do you know what, guys? We play on an ESPN platform when we play fantasy basketball. Yeah, when we recruited this guy, he was a Yahoo man.
he didn't come out as Yahoo ways.
He hasn't lost that mentality, and that is his problem.
That's why he can't break top 5. You know, that's why he can't.
Zero.
This is his most successful season, you know.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And it's only come up in the last 2 weeks. It's only come up in the last 2 weeks.
That is jokes.
To be fair, he's got KD out though, so when KD comes back, then I can really.
But
No.
He knew about
it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we did.
When taking him, you knew what it.
You knew the risk.
Knew what it was, fam.
Took them risk. Yeah, I hear that.
We got South Norwood Knights dropped Mikael Bridges and picked up Brook Lopez.
I hear it. You know what it was with Bridges, yeah? I've got PJ Washington that does the exact same thing, but gives me an actual steal and an actual block. So I thought I can get another Don like these, man, that gives me more of a block. And we'll see how that goes.
You know, what I would say is Brook Lopez plays better when Drew Holiday's been playing. So when Drew Holiday's been away, his stats went down.
Yeah.
I think that was an alright pick.
I thought, when I first initially saw it, I agree with Ray, man. I was like looking at the blocks and I was like, oh my days, here we go. Like,
he just stopped.
I told Jay from the beginning of the season, fam. He's kind of fallen off, really, fam. Like, exactly. Like,
hey, do you know what I'm clocking in this conversation, Marcus? You chat to Jay a lot about this fantasy thing, you know.
Fam,
and then you're complaining that he's a snake. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're conspiring. That's your business, fam.
No,
business,
Jay is like the high intel guy. He speaks to everyone about what's going on in the league.
Nah. Last time he called my phone, I said, bro, don't chat to me. Like, ever. As it. Don't listen. You can't talk to him about NBA no more, bro.
No. Like when he asked me my opinion on a player, I say, don't ask me that. Don't
100.
ask me that. Don't ask me that, because I'm not giving man help in it. Like, I'm in the league as well, so I'm not helping you. But
do you know what's so funny? Like, because I've been obviously so high for a while in it, and like it's kind of boring up there. So I've been trying to get involved. That's why I've been speaking to this guy, and then obviously I'm hearing now that he's a snake. So that's cut off, innit? His information line cut off. Let's see how he fares on by himself, innit?
We'll see.
But we got Atlanta Snipers dropped Brandon Clark and picked up Mikael Bridges.
Good move for them. Good move.
Obviously, Barcy Pythons dropped Nurkic.
We didn't actually wait. We didn't actually get to the nitty gritty. Ray dropped Kevin Porter Jr. as he was getting hot, had him for a week, accidentally dropped him and picked him back up. Now explain yourself, Ray. Go ahead.
Yes, I had to pick him up again, but as soon as I picked him up, basketball gods realized, they punish the weak, so he ended up getting injured. He's injured right now, so obviously. And
John Wall's back.
And now
Drew Holiday's back, and John Wall's back. So all that talk that Marcus was telling me, you are the worst ever. Why would you drop him? Well, he's not averaging 5 points.
But there's a reason why I didn't put no money on him to pick him up again, right?
True.
I did say I'll pick him up again. I did say I'll pick him up again.
And I said good luck.
What's that? I'm the only one who's made 90 waiver wire.
But then, obviously, Bram City Blaze picked up Robert Williams for $8 and dropped Dwight Howard.
Good move. I like
That's a good move.
Good move.
Yeah, it's a good move. Depending on what happens in, the Celtics, because they're looking to possibly get, was it Aaron Gordon?
Talks of Vucevic.
I would be very happy about that stuff. I would be very happy.
But what do we think about the Aaron Gordon trade, though? Like, do you rate Aaron Gordon as a player?
We had this discussion last week. On his day, he could be a great contributor to a contender. But if you're talking about him individually running a team, he may get like Jeremiah Grant numbers, maybe. But like, will it look pretty? No. I just think his role should just be a contributing factor to a contender, like a top 5-4 player on a contender.
I don't know why Celtics do this, you know. I don't know why they just get small centers. They don't want. You need to get a legit big man there. If they had one, I feel like that team will go further in the playoffs.
They're still living on that small ball, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like Aaron Gordon, he's been giving you what this season: 14 points, 4.2 assists, 6.8 rebounds in a struggling Magic team.
Aaron Gordon is not guarding Embiid when we get to playoffs. So
Do you know what? I think people sleep on the fact Aaron Gordon's a quality defender. So he can actually guard them, man. I think if you put him 4 and you put Robert Williams / Thompson 5, if they can improve on that, it'd be even better. But you put him 4, put Jason Tatum 3, put Jaylen Brown 2, and Kemba Walker 1. It's a pretty good team. You become a lot more athletic all of a sudden instead of having 2 stiff kind of players in the post, or having Jason Tatum having to go to the post and guard and defend at the post. Got Aaron Gordon there.
But the idea is that they go small, that Aaron Gordon plays the 5 more than the 4.
If Aaron Gordon goes to play the 5, then no, don't bother making the move. No. But I like the fact that you can be flexible like that, though. Like, not permanently, but there's times where Aaron Gordon at the 5 is dangerous, bro. How are you going to guard, like, Jason Tatum at the 4 and Aaron Gordon at the 5, and both of them could just pull up and stop the big man from actually going to get the rebound when I'm pulling up from so far? And then you still
made 7 threes the other day, Aaron Gordon, as well.
You what?
Yeah, 7 threes. He has 7 threes in a game.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, when he played against Brooklyn.
Yeah, he can play ball, man. He can play ball. It's just he's not an elite player, no. He's not like a top 50 player, no. But he's a great contributing player in the NBA.
Yeah, and he's a great contributor in your fantasy team as well. When I picked him up and I had him at the beginning of the season before he got injured.
I don't know about this year.
He was contributing well to my team.
Last year,
he's injury prone. Yeah. He's injury prone as hell.
He was contributing well to my team. Aside from that one injury, he was padding stats.
Man, you're just a lucky guy, innit?
Wow! How can you say I don't get injuries, but then I dropped Aaron Gordon because he got injured? Listen, we're not talking about my team and injuries this year because I've had consistent injuries and I've stayed top 3 all year. So let's not even talk. Yeah.
What do you want to discuss your major injury or the most recent one?
Oh, LaMelo Ball. That that was painful, man. Justice for what though, bro? I'm not having that. No. We're not running that agenda this year. We're not running that agenda this year. We're not doing that.
Justice. Some people would say justice.
Justice for what though? What? Because I picked up Joel Embiid one year and he was fine, or I picked up AD one year and then he played well that year. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I have the inside scoop.
There's a running narrative, that Jermaine has never really had a season of real fantasy, because he's been injury free more time,
Listen,
this is his first season having multiple injuries, and let's see how it fares.
These men are haters, listeners. These men are haters. They don't like to see a young Sherlock win. That is it. Because no one is really commenting on the fact that, as I just said, I've stayed top 3 all season and I've had consistent injuries. I've lost people like McCallum. Paul George was out for a fair amount. Aaron Gordon took a big hit. LaMelo Ball is out for the rest of the season after having like a rookie of the year type season, coming in and, basically nearly averaging triple-double and doing well from the threes. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and people came into the league saying, he wouldn't shoot well, but he still did. He did a job. Do you get it?
Listen, I was one of the 1 or 2 people that was actually rating your pick when you got the guy, because at the end of the day, we know this youth's a hooper, man. And so the shooting could be a bit wavery, like on and off sometimes, but I knew he was gonna ball out. It's unfortunate, man. Like, it is
100%.
gonna affect your team, but will it be something that makes you fall out of the top 3? No. I think you can still do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Does it make it harder for you to win? Yeah, I think it does a little bit.
Yeah, because he contributed to all stats, and then he contributed across the board. For those listening at home, he averaged 16 points, 2 3-pointers, 5.9 rebounds, 6.1 assists, and 1.63 steals a game. And
as well.
And a good field. And he was going for rookie of the year, and he was balling out, man. He just, he was doing well. So that's a big impact on my team. And wait. Let's not even forget that TJ Warren, Spencer Dinwiddie, and DeMarcus Cousins were all picks from my beginning of the year. These are injuries to my team, guys.
Marcus Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins were not in
Listen,
that one.
I dragged it with that one. It was just another name for me. It was just another name.
I hear it. TJ Warren, I hear it.
Come on. There was possibility.
There's certain years where he's banged. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people at home. There's times where he'll have like over 500 field goal, get you about 17 points.
Yeah. Steals.
And steals and some boards still. So he can be similar stats to Aaron Gordon, I'd say. Similar-ish stats.
Yeah, but that's why I picked him up.
Better efficiency though.
That's why I picked him up though. I picked him up for threes and points. Yeah. And and I said this in the last time I was on this podcast, yeah. The only stats that I'm really lacking at, that I really need to build up, is my threes and my points. And with McCollum being back, do you know what I mean? He was projected to get more threes than Steph Curry this year. That's a madness. So, I told you, at the third place, I'm in a position to be clutch. And what's my team name? Get me? What city are we from? Get me? What do I represent? What do I represent?
Ball off.
Get at me, man.
But there's another notable injury in Steph Curry at the moment's out. I don't know how significant that is. Stevie's got a couple of things to say on that.
Yeah. So obviously, I've spoken to Curtis about this a few times, where I'm saying like the Warriors are in a position where if they're still challenging, they're about a game or two away from the playoffs. Yeah, if they could get to a position where they fall about 4 or 5 games behind, are they really rushing back Steph Curry this year? Are they really saying, we're going to let him play with that tailbone injury to potentially make it worse? I don't see it. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just saying if Steph Curry is out for the last 5 to 6 weeks, I would not be shocked. And that is with all the injuries he has had, because he has had some injuries, there's no two ways around it, that would kill off his whole season, 100%. There's no way, because right now, I project him to challenge for top 3 when his team is healthy. Without Steph Curry and having Christian Wood and all them man having to get back to where they were, I don't see
Drummond as well.
You're talking about Bram City Blaze, yeah?
Yeah, Bram City Blaze, Curtis's team. You got Drummond, you got D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood. Christian Wood seems to have gone straight back into what he's doing because they ain't got no one there in it. So
yeah,
he can just ball out. But D'Angelo, Anthony,
that was a horrendous pick, D'Angelo.
And that's the thing. We all say this on with certain players, injury prone. So when it happens, we don't feel sorry for you, and it's part of the game. I'm not gonna lie, injuries is part of the game, but certain players we especially don't feel sorry for you, and that's one of them players where great point guard in terms of assists and shooting and stuff like that. But threes, not so much shooting, field goal wise, but he's always injured, man.
Slithering gang as well,
I know you'd be looking for that player.
I think Curtis can really be impacted by the trade deadline, considering that he's got, Sabonis that's been talked in trade talks, Fournier, even Miles Turner's been talked in trade talks before. You got Drummond due to be traded.
That Drummond has been a big hit to his team, man. Like, Drummond's been out for time. It must have impacted every single team.
So now imagine the effect that Drummond had, Marcus. Revisit that LeBron injury.
Yeah.
Look at the effect that losing Drummond did to Curtis's team. Yeah.
And he was on a gradual decline after that.
That's not his number one pick as well, Marcus. That's not his number one.
He lost Drummond and Christian Wood. That's different.
Yeah, but LeBron's numbers combined is almost
Stevie, you can't fool me. You can't fool me. Look into my eyes. You can't fool me, dog.
It can be peak. I'm just saying.
I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah.
I'm just saying 2-3 points is not unheard of. I'm not saying they're going to lose 6-7 points again. I'm not saying that. Can you lose 2 points? Yeah, you can lose 2 points. And can I be the person to take the 2 points off you to go ahead? Yeah.
Not really, because we're not in competition.
Are we not? Okay, keep looking at the table like that. It's all good.
Oh, what, free throw?
You look at the table so different, You just look at who's behind you, and you don't look how your acts are affecting everyone else in the league. Do you seriously not think of everyone else.
No, but I can't concern myself with what everyone else is doing. I can
But
only
that's-
focus on
You
what
have
I'm
to.
doing.
No, you have to.
No.
This is why you may lose your lead because you're not seeing where you could have been padding stats in other places. You're too busy giving waiver wire pickups to players you could have picked up and kept them stats with a gap. But now we're on your ass.
What,
You're
Kevin
on
Porter
your
Jr.
club.
You got overconfident. You got overconfident.
Yeah,
What,
definitely did.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Just
That was
there.
great.
Nah, we're not talking about just that though. We're
You've
talking
done
about,
about 10. About 3 or 4
That's
of them
a
you could have done.
that's
mate.
a stretch. That's a
Like,
stretch.
What?
Let's look-
Oh my gosh, he's done about 10.
That's a stretch.
Go on, John.
No, I was gonna say I think Varsity Pythons is gonna increase in threes. I think you're gonna lose. I don't know if you're actually gonna lose much on that. But I think Varsity Pythons is catching up, man.
It's
Harden,
going to be more challenging, basically.
yeah, man.
Mm.
You got Westbrook hitting threes out of nowhere. You know.
Yeah, but
I'll say
Varsity
there was 1 week
Pythons
where
are historically injury prone anyway, so I'm not too tough. I'm
there
not
was
too
1
bothered.
week where I had 5 triple doubles. Like,
Yeah.
at least.
my
And
team.
that's how I've managed. My team is back now to a point where I'm starting to get those points, and I can see the categories I'm catching up in, categories that are gonna affect Marcus. So I don't
that's
know why
nice.
you're chatting, calling me the worst. You know, I should be your best friend, but it's never gonna happen.
Get him.
I'll never be your best friend, Ray Ray. Get out of here, man.
Oh, God.
But obviously we got another big trade in terms of Kyle Lowry. Who's got Kyle Lowry at the moment?
Damn, is that a T? Does Tahir have him?
No.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Demila.
I think it's Demila.
Okay.
Essex.
It don't make a difference.
Essex Eurostep.
He's dead. Either way.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with.
And what's really going to change in terms of his stats? Kyle Lowry's stats where he goes anyway, man. He's
If
still
he
going to
goes to
average
the
around
Lakers-
his 18 points.
He won't go Lakers, but if he goes Clippers, I think that'll be a big move. You know.
That would be a good move.
That would be-
No, I don't want it. Yeah, because Paul George, ball in his hand. He
No,
needs the
but
ball. in
Kyle
his-
Lowry will set him up though.
You
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
we hope that? Yeah.
He's kind of a pure point guard. I think if he goes to the Clippers, he knows. Yo, you can't mess around, man. You need to give my man the ball, bro.
Championship pedigree as well. So.
Yeah, that's real life actually.
Yeah,
That's real life.
but then there's Lonzo as well. I don't think you want Lonzo out of them two. I don't think you want Lonzo.
Why? Why not Lonzo? Lonzo is more of a pass first point guard.
He is, but he's very inefficient to the point. I feel like it might mess up the flow of the shooting of the team. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry is literally over 500. It's either to the rack 3 or I'm giving it up. Like his IQ as a basketball player is better than Lonzo Ball's.
And he offers. He's more dangerous, as you're saying, like offering that kind of like spreading the floor.
Yeah,
Like, players won't back up and cover a passing lane. With Kyle Lowry, they have to stand up on him. He's averaging like 2 points and 3s a game
yeah,
this season.
yeah.
So Lonzo isn't.
Yeah. No, but Lonzo would be also a good option for a couple contenders. I don't think he would suit Philly, someone like that. I think that's more Kyle Lowry, to be honest. But other than Clippers, can you think of any specific destination for Lonzo?
Stay at Pelicans, man. Like, well, you're not gonna go back to the Lakers. So what are you gonna do? You're not gonna go to a contending team. What's the trade for him? Like,
But they don't look like they're putting up the money for Lonzo, and the Pelicans look kind of stinky right now.
is that Lonzo's fault though? They had. I think they played better with like. There's been certain games where Lonzo's helped them. They had a good stretch where when Lonzo was playing well, Pelicans were playing better.
To me, I'd say this is Lonzo's best year. It's just a case of the Pelicans are still, they're babies, bro. They're literal babies, bro. Lonzo is what, 23?
Yeah, young team, very young.
Yeah.
Yeah, young man. Like people are just like
Their stars,
Lonzo
Zion.
gets a lot of slack. Like there's a lot of worse players that have been hyped up than Lonzo Ball. For
Their
real.
star is Zion, but I think their best player is
Ingram.
still.
Yeah, I think the ball should be
it is.
more in Ingram's hand, to be honest.
I think so as well.
They have what's it? Mikel Harris. They got another point guard behind Lonzo that is more of a scorer.
What's his name?
Alexander.
Nickel Alex.
Yeah.
But my man's cousin from Shai Gilgeous, Alexander's cousin.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Well,
Yeah,
Shea
both
Gildas, Alexander.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nickel
both-
Alexander Walker.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're both
that's
from
it.
Canada. Yeah, they're both Alexander. That's how they're both related. But they're both from Canada still.
Yeah, I think he's good. Whenever I've seen him, he's good at scoring. Good assister. That's why they're considering letting Lonzo go. To be honest,
Yeah.
Bledsoe has had a stinker. I don't know why you're getting rid of Lonzo.
They need to get him
dropped
out
off
there.
the planet, innit?
He's dropped off.
Mate,
They need to get him out there.
They used to call him Mini LeBron.
That's what I was about. He's rostered in 64.6% of leagues. But a lot of people have had faith in this guy, and he's
don't know
playing
why.
like he should be in the waiver in every team.
honestly.
I don't know
Really
what's going on there. I honestly don't know what's going on there, bro.
And he averages like 29 minutes a game. What are you playing him for? He's just another body on the field. I don't get it.
Weird
Silly,
player,
man.
Like at the Bucks, he got a bit of life because he was playing with Giannis, yeah, so he looked better. But like the guy, it's just he's below average.
Trash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before this episode, I just want to make sure that we all know that Blake Griffin is a pussy. Yeah. Blake Griffin
strong.
is a pussy. Yeah.
That's strong.
Absolute pussy.
That's
How
really
can
strong.
you play? Was he at the Pistons? Was it 2 years or 3 years?
Yeah.
2 years?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And he probably dunked a handful of times. Once in that 2 year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, this guy was a high flyer. Yeah, he came in above the rim guy, and he dunked once. And in his first game for the Nets, he makes it a point to dunk, and it looked horrible.
Yeah.
To be fair, like
It looked horrible.
to be fair, his knees are shot, bro. His knees are absolutely shot. Like I think the only thing that I agree with you with is that he was at the Pistons pre-corona. People are paying tickets, bro, to come and see you play, and you can't dunk.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I ain't talking about some windmill. I'm talking about just going up when it's a layup, playing in the basket. I'm something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's
Not
bad,
asking
man.
for much.
That's bad, man. But there's no two ways around it. He was trying to keep his knees healthy for when he got the move. Like, and I know it took him quite a while. He wasn't trying to stay in Detroit for long. He didn't think he'd stay there as long as he did. There's no way. Going from LA to Detroit, Detroit's not one of the worst places in the NBA. But it's a big drop off from LA. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not really it's a place you want to live in terms of Miami's and LA's and stuff like that.
And the Nets just do it for like, does he benefit the next team, or is it just like a status move?
I don't think so.
Beckham going, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Real
I think
Madrid
it's a
kind of
status.
vibes.
I think it's a status move because he can't shoot better than Jeff Green.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
Jeff
just
Green
another
was
player.
doing well.
Exactly. He is doing well. So I don't understand it.
Wait, Jeff Green's still there though, right?
Yeah, he's still there.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's calm. Nah, I think with him, it's more of a status move, but it's not a bad status move if I say so myself. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, not for him. Not for him. He's up, and I think Nets are profiting off it in money-wise, monetary-wise.
Yeah,
Anyway,
100%. To put that lineup out, like when they're all playing, and you literally say, "Here's your starting lineup," and it says Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, flipping out, bro.
yeah.
Flipping out. Like even though the latter two are kind of past it, they're still contributing factors to a team that should be, in my opinion, in the NBA Finals, if not the 76ers in the East.
I think, personally, if there wasn't this whole Harden at Houston debacle, Harden would be MVP or top 2 MVP contenders this year.
More than likely, there's not anyone else he's playing with, though, innit? So, more than likely.
But it's just unfortunate that he's at the Nets, though.
Yeah, I think for fantasy purposes, yeah, definitely, because he would have been doing. I remember the year that he won the MVP, he was going absolutely stupid, like 60 point, 50 point,
60-point games and all that stuff.
You know what I'm saying? But if he was at the Rockets right now for the whole year, he would have been going off. There's no two ways around it. But
yeah,
But he would have been tied by playoffs time anyway. So
has he not been like top 3 in MVP voting for like the last 3-4 years or something crazy?
yeah,
something
before
like
he
that.
won, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's great.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there any big performances in terms of your teams of this week that anyone want to discuss?
Also, Westbrook is back in form, playing well.
Giannis is just dropping triple doubles with the blocks, just getting crazy with it now.
It's going crazy, isn't it? McCollum is back.
Wait, hasn't Giannis got a bit of a knee issue?
Yeah, he had what did he do? I think he tweaked his knee or something like that. Thanks who? Who
Huh?
you thanking?
Huh?
Who you thanking?
What?
Listen,
Basketball gods.
Juju,
I'll tell you
best,
this.
you know, Marcus.
Listen, let me
The
just say
basketball
this.
gods are showing mercy on me. That's all I'm
Let
saying.
me just say this, yeah. I've gone about this year not bantering man about injuries, not like laughing at man when they get injured.
No, there's passive aggressiveness though.
And
It's passive aggressive.
I know I've hardly said anything. I've literally said to Marcus, listen, I hope he gets speeded. It's LeBron James. These are real people, you know. I know it's a fantasy. Real people. I don't want this man to be
The
injured.
guy
You
is
know?
full of shit, man. Said he doesn't even watch real basketball. Man watches fantasy and he's still money. These are real people.
These are real people like that. Like day to day, they got ankle sprain. It's hurting them to go from A to B in their
Yeah, but
house.
you see them binary. You see them as numbers. Don't try it, fam.
No, that's me in my fantasy mode, yes. But I'm saying that with LeBron and then a man there, I've not been laughing at man because I don't laugh at injuries because it always comes back to bite you. And you've noticed this year, I've hardly done it, and I've not really had too many injuries like that. I've had a little Kyrie with the family issues. It's happening again now and stuff, and I think that might be it. I might have had something else, but I ain't had nothing like that, and I'm gonna keep it going. I hope everyone's team stays healthy this year.
Yeah.
And I hope the real rises to the top.
No, it definitely has been the people that have been trying to curse people that have had the most injuries,
Definitely.
i.e. Jay and Ray.
100%, man. You can't be just stop playing with Judge.
You know?
Yeah, no.
Remember that?
No, you actually tried to slap a little bit of Judge.
He did. He tried to slap Judge at me. Bro.
It was backfired.
Nah, it's because everyone was talking about my team being injury prone, which is something I knew that my team was going to be injury prone. But for everyone to try and banter me about it as soon as my players start flopping
Start getting
games,
injured.
getting injured.
When they never
Like we told
it's
you.
now it's time to get pissed off.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
made no sense.
You know, when you're caught in a dark place, sometimes you.
You are truly in a sunken place. Man went back for round 2 with Gallinari. Then
A notable shout out is Rudy Gobert with one block off a triple double, 21 points.
oh yeah, that was ridiculous. I woke up with
He
that.
had 9 blocks.
I woke up pissed off. 9 blocks. What the hell?
Mad.
Sometimes it's like that, though. Man.
That's crazy. No, but his block game is crazy. You think in the last 6 games, 10, 16, 17, 18, he had 27 blocks in 7.
I thought you were saying 10, 16 in one game, like per game.
No,
I was like,
no,
what?
no, wow,
What
wow,
the hell?
I didn't up.
I was gonna send you so many trade offers. Oh my days! Whoa!
Trust me, if you have Rudy Gobert on your team, just pad around him, man, because you're gonna keep that block up.
Yeah, man. I kind of need that. We can talk business, you know.
Yeah, I need like your first pick or something. Who's your first?
Ah!
Bro, you see 27 blocks in 6 games.
No,
Bro, certain man ain't even doing that in a week, brother.
No.
No, I want to highlight Keldon Johnson and TJ McConnell.
What?
No.
Wait,
What
hold on. Yeah, if you've not picked him up in your league, yeah, Keldon Johnson, he dropped 23 and 21 rebounds.
Can I just
And
say
2 blocks.
Can I just say those stats added to nothing in our league because he was on Marcus's bench. So why are we talking about this?
Okay, I'm not talking about big nights. No, I don't
No,
understand.
but like, and then aside from that, he's been very bang average with Aldridge
Yeah,
being
there's a
out.
lack of consistency.
Why
No,
are we
wait,
talking
hold
about
on.
Keldon Johnson?
No,
Why did
Hold
you
on.
waste the people?
Hold on. It was only until COVID that affected his actual performances. Obviously, he's coming back from COVID. He's going to be on it, fam. What are you talking about? I don't understand.
because there's been a lack of consistency apart
Not
from
been
that
enough
one
No,
game.
to warrant
before
you
COVID.
mentioning-
Before COVID.
There's not been enough to you mentioning
Yeah,
Keldon
the sample
Johnson
size
just
is
now.
small as well, man.
I'm very
Alright.
disappointed
But
you
we
mentioned
would-
Keldon Johnson just
Yeah,
now.
and the
And
fact that
TJ
you went-
McConnell. TJ McConnell.
Okay, no, wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can give you that. I can give you that.
Okay.
I can give you that.
Yeah, no, 100. That's what I say. TJ McConnell's a good shout, especially
Yeah.
if you need your assists in your league. TJ McConnell's a guy to go.
But then the stat line that you tried to say, did anyone watch TJ McConnell? I went and looked at it thinking, he went off. He was like 12, 6, and 6. So I was like, what? Why did you waste my time making me look at TJ McConnell?
No. That when I said that was more in terms of how he was playing. I said he went. I
I
didn't
told
say.
you, I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that.
No, but he dropped.
Everyone is statistics to me, man. I just see numbers on the board, man.
So why would you lie before? You're a liar.
What do you mean?
You said these are real people.
No, I'm saying they're real people. Like, we shouldn't laugh at injuries, bro. That's not funny. These are real people. Day to day becomes harder. To bring in the shopping, LeBron's ankle is hurting him. It's hard.
Like, that guy don't bring in no shopping.
Exactly, you're mad.
You definitely don't. You got
You're
personal
full of
shoppers,
shit.
man.
But Ray, where do you actually see your team finishing this year? That's a real question. That is a real question.
That was so out the blue.
Like,
So random.
I'm just looking at the league and I'm just like,
I think I've got true potential to make top 4.
wait, hold on. Just for the people to know, yeah, you are 6 points from 6th place and you're saying top 4.
Yeah.
You think you can pick up 6 points in this
Yes.
period of the season just like that?
Yes, I think I can. What makes you think I can't? Yeah, wait, man. Listen.
Wait, hold on. Does anyone else feel that Ray can make up those 6 points? Say aye.
So this is my thing. Hold on. All right. It's not just Ray making 6 points, but players can drop off points as well. So he may only have to make up 3 points, and then he's eyeing up someone. So, you know, I'm not gonna rule it out.
But that is just to 6th. I just said that. That's just to 6th place, yeah, right?
The thing you confused, yeah. I think this is where
you said top 4.
You're not looking at the league properly, yeah. You are thinking because right now, I'm on 35 or 34 points. I have to get to 40, yeah. What you don't realize, people are going to be losing points, and those points are going to average throughout the whole league. You are never going to finish on 57 points. I told people like this last time when I was on here saying those points are going to trickle down, and you might get to a point where you finish with your 50 or maybe 49 there, but points are going to trickle down. I can see myself making 4th with a good season.
Let me ask you this: are you going to be top 4 with less than 40 points?
Like I said, I can see myself making top 4. I don't know what.
No, it's a yes or no. It's a yes or no answer. Question. I don't get it. Are you going to be top 4 with less than 40 points?
Where I'm not going to make a certainty about an achievement that I'm trying to achieve. At the moment, you can see I'm in 7. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 4. Yeah? So let me try and get to
people.
4.
If you want to know what Ray's profession is, yeah, he's a lawyer right now, yeah. And he fucking losing. It is rubbish. I'll ask you a question. You're under oath. Yeah.
Let's not look into the semantics of what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's not look into the words. What I'm saying is I'm trying to make to 4th. Yeah. That's my achievement at the moment. The best I think I can do. Probably like top 3 if a lot of injuries happen, but I'm not wishing that on anyone. I would never do that. I'm done with that, dude. You know?
Is anyone subscribing to this top 3 talk?
Wait,
not
top 3.
Not top 4 is what I want.
Like top 4.
Yeah,
I can hear it in terms of a lot of things have to happen, but you'd only finish 4th.
Yeah.
There's no chance you finish top 3 though.
There's
no chance. No chance.
Let's step on that dream right now. Let's step on that dream right now.
No chance. Like
it's not certain. It's not certain for me to finish top 4. But,
like fifth, I'll give you like a 50% chance. Yeah. 4th, I'll give you about.
There's certain people I'm looking at, and I'm seeing that they're slipping down, and where the points are falling, it's pushing me up. I had been for this whole week. I've been stuck on 35 for a while. Only lost last point. The point last night because of field goal percentage, but that's something I'll be gaining very much soon. So it's not a problem.
I'm telling you, this week, Stevie, be aware. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to be aware about.
I'm telling you, this is gonna be this is the week where my team's back fit. Yeah,
I promise
know
you.
Who's back with? He had 2 games where he got 7 steals in total. Yeah,
I'm not breaking
That's nice.
I promise you that. I promise you that.
Stat lead. You're losing that stat. You're losing that stat, bro.
I'm not.
Don't get excited.
I'm not worried about anything. Like,
No,
this week
Jermaine,
is just. Go on, Marcus.
So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you think Rui Hachimura is scaring me, you got another thing coming.
Yeah,
I did not even mention that. Listen, he's my freezing points guy, and you ain't even got worried at that because you're not. I'm not even like we're not talking like that's another guy. You know what I mean?
Listen, man. Just know I'm not worried in it. I think this week is not going to be the greatest week for me because I've had to take Brogdon out. I've had to do a couple different things because of like little niggly injuries in it. So this is just a keep myself stable week, innit? But when I go back to how my lineup was last week, problematic for everyone. In this league, problems, fam.
I'm wrapping up this week, bro.
You're wrapping up what? You're wrapping up what?
Second place again, and then first bet. I hope you don't drop no points.
No, the thing is,
I'm doing it.
There's a chance you do end up being second this week.
Doing it.
But when Giannis is back, stop it, innit? Stop it.
But he hasn't really been off. Like, I don't see a missed game here.
No, so he's missed the last game, and then in general, like first quarter of the season, he started off slow. There's no turning around it. He started off slow. Now he's doing casual triple doubles with the blocks. 30 points.
But Giannis has been doing that though.
No, not from the start of the season, he wasn't. Go look up his stats, bro. He was doing like 25, 10, 7, 22, 8, 8. He was doing like LeBron James's numbers without the block. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
But like, this is Giannis we're talking about. This is a top 2 player. If it's not Jokic, it's him. You know what I'm saying?
And who has Jokic, brother?
Yeah, you do. But the rest of the team is not great.
No, we're not doing that.
No. I'll put it like this. I know for certain my team on paper, best version of it is better than yours. No debate. I don't want to hear there's no literally.
We're not doing that whole best version nonsense.
No. I'm talking about if Jermaine's team is healthy, my team is healthy, my team is better. 100%.
0%. I've got 3 triple doubles on my team.
Wait, Jokic, Ben Simmons, and who?
And LaMelo. You're talking about a healthy squad, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like those guys weren't injured. No. But I'm saying those guys weren't injured until recently. So it's been happening.
Yeah. Because and it's been. Ben Simmons has been missing games. He ain't been consistent. Yeah. Do you get me? Paul George went off into pandemic P for all of a sudden and just misses games and comes back. OG Anunoby just had a 6-game stretch and only come back now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Don't want to hear about that.
You don't want to hear that though.
And that's the difference in levels. That's the difference in levels. The players that I mentioned, the players I mentioned, yeah. If I do my top 6, 7, about
OG is not my top 6.
But the fact that you mentioned him,
because when you're talking about filling stats, yeah, and we're talking about me catching up in steals and being close to Marcus and Ray in steals, and we're looking at a player called OG Anunoby who came back after a 6-game stretch, yeah, and he gets in his first game 4 steals, then his second game 3 steals. Do you get it? Like, there's going to be a level of consistency there.
The thing is,
there is no but there, bro. Like, that's just facts.
No, but do you think OG scares me when I have Van Vliet? I don't understand. Why would that scare me when I have Fred Van Vliet?
Marcus, stop, man. He's one steal behind you, yeah? He's one steal behind you. He's going to catch you up in assists because you lost LeBron. That's 2 points down already. That's just for Jermaine.
So wait, hold on. But you think he's going to catch you on steals?
Bro, would you have one
steal? Why?
What's still behind you?
Hear what I'm saying, yeah?
What's that? But LeBron don't get steals anyway.
On the weekend, yeah? If OG Anunoby was in my team, I'd be 5 steals clear of you. And I'm only 1 steal behind you now. I'm one steal behind you, and I just put OG in my team, and he missed the last game. What are you talking about, brother? I'll be
okay, and Van Vliet. And how long has Van Vliet been out for, please?
Van Vliet has been playing the whole past 4 games.
No, what are you talking about?
He's played the last 4 games.
But I've only had him in my team for the last game.
And that was 4 steals.
Yeah.
And you only 1 steal ahead of me. You're just waffling. Get off of me.
Yeah, but before he's been out. I don't understand.
Marcus is starting to realize.
And OG Anunoby wasn't in my team. He had a 6-game stretch, and then on the weekend when he got the 7 steals, wasn't in my team, and I just put, bruv, shush, man. Bro, you're waffling.
Listen, Jermaine, enjoy the 1 week of you doing bits again. But I promise you, like, this is going to be a 1 week where you are second, because you definitely get excited seeing yourself go back to second for about an hour or 2. Recently.
Probably.
Yeah, you definitely did. Yeah. But you have to just remember, when everything's back to normal next week, problems. That's it.
Yeah, but just remember, we all have to go back to some form of normality.
Of course, but my normality is different sauce, man.
It's not.
It's not.
Because your team's been kind of normal all season. Then you done.
It has.
Then you done. You know what? Your managerial skills has improved.
Listen,
I take that back a bit because
I appreciate that. Because I'm telling you, after this year, it's Sir 71. That's it. That's all I want to hear. Sir 71, bro.
Yeah. PJ Washington, MPJ, Ennis Cantor.
Ennis Cantor.
Yeah. These are some
Powell as well.
Yeah, I said
stop
Powell. 100. No, Powell's the big pick.
Yeah,
100.
but if he gets traded, somewhere,
Yeah, no. Listen, I've got a couple situations myself. You mentioned earlier with Curtis. I've got a couple myself, but we just have to play it by ear. And if that happens, we make adjustments. You understand? But I'm guaranteed top 3, and I've got a chance of winning. That's what I'll say on this podcast.
I hear that. I'll give you that 100.
You'll have a guarantee.
I think the top 3 is locked in. I think top 3 is locked in.
Yeah, I think top. Curtis's team is just. We'll see.
I'm saying top 3 is locked in.
It's not locked in. It's not locked in. I think even Jay could creep up to top 3.
Nah. He's gonna be competitive, but I don't see it.
That was him having a good solid 2 weeks. Now he's back down. You get me?
Imagine AD comes back. You don't get
True.
No, because that Karis LeVert pick wasn't nice.
Yeah, it's looking meaty.
Nah, do you know what? Give it a little bit of time. That's a little. Let it sizzle.
The only thing I'll give to him is the fact that LaMelo's out now, so Terry Rozier can ball.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
So that's bad business.
And Rashawn Holmes, so.
Yeah. Rashawn Holmes is a good move as well.
But that's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Rings and Things Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Please make sure you remember to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Do that.
Come on. And obviously remember to follow us on all our socials. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Things, baby.
Peace.